Hey guys, today's tutorial is on this soft romantic halo eye makeup look that is perfect for Valentine's or just a simple date night, so let's get started. To start off, I'm going to be priming my lids with the MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot using a Real Techniques crease brush, blending this out all over the lids. For this eye makeup look, I'm only going to be using the new Smashbox Cover Shot palette in a blaze, and the first shade I'm going to be using is called Relaxed, and I'm applying this all over the lids to set the primer. Then I'm going to go in with the shade called Throwback, and this will be blended into the crease using a Sigma E35, and this will be our transition color. I'm going to be slowly building this color up. I want this eye makeup look to be more focused on the pink tones, so I'm not going to be darkening up the crease too much. We want this to be soft, not so much of a dark smoky eye. Next, I'm going in with this warm berry shade called Nirvana and applying this in the inner and outer corner of my eyes using a Sigma E25 brush. And I'm making sure not to go so far in because I want to leave most of the lid space for our lid color. I'm also going to be blending this shade just a little bit below our transition shade so that there's still some of that warm brown peeking through the warm berry tone. For the lid color, I'm using the shade called Siesta. This is a warm copper shade with a shimmer finish. I suggest that you use this wet with Fix Plus by MAC so that you get more pigmentation. I'm applying this with the Makeup Shack Large Synthetic Shader Brush. Prepping for lashes, I'm just curling them with my NYX eyelash curler and then using L'Oreal's Voluminous Primer Mascara to prime my lashes and finishing it off with Wander Beauty's Unlashed and Curl Mascara. For lashes today, I'm using Huda Beauty lashes in Lana. Moving on to face makeup, I'm using the NYX Angel Veil Primer to prime my face. Now I'm using the new Muddy Body Glow Elixir to hydrate my skin and give it a nice glow. For foundation, I'm using my Makeup Forever Ultra HD foundation stick in Y405, and then I'm going to be using my Eloise Teardrop brush to help blend it out. So just a mini review on the brush. It does help blend out the foundation nicely, but I find that it's a bit too big and it's hard to blend out in certain areas such as the forehead when you get near the brow area, so I would prefer the oval brushes over this one. To highlight the under eyes, I'm going to be using my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in medium and then blend it out with a damp beauty blender. To highlight and contour the rest of my face, I'm using the iconic London Cream Contour Palette with a small oval brush from my makeup brush set. I find that blending out my contour is much easier with a brush than a beauty blender, so I'm using the Real Techniques small dual fiber brush. To deepen and bronze the contour areas more, I'm going back in with a powder and I'm using the Balm's Bahama Mama with a Marc Jacobs contour brush. Then I'm going in with the new Sweet Peach Glow palette, using it to bronze even more, and I'm going to be using the pink middle shade for my blush. Now to highlight the high points of my face and my nose, I'm using the Anastasia Moonchild Glow Kit, and I'm using the shade called Pink Heart with their A23 brush. So to finish off the eye makeup, I'm going to skip the liner and just add a little bit of color on the lower lash line. So I'm going back in with the shade Nirvana using a Sigma E19 pencil brush. And then to finish off this entire look, I'm using the new Sigma Lip Vex lip gloss in Get Ready and applying this to my lips. Remember that you can use my code Monaire for 10% off your purchase at Sigma Beauty. And that completes the look. If you do happen to recreate this eye makeup look, I would love to see it. So hashtag me on Instagram using Monaire. And thank you guys so much for watching.